So on the 14th, things were looking bad. The Hatchet Force was about out of ammunition. Food you can live without, and water, as long as you got the iodine tablets, you can drink the muddy water. But they were running low on ammo, and they were really slowed by casualties. Just dozens of them that Mike Rose is taking care of, and they were pretty well surrounded, and the weather was terrible. And a SPAD pilot out of OLAA, Tom Stump, was able to get in with his wingman. And it's too bad that Tom's not here today. He called from Philadelphia, and he can't make it. But he was able to get in the lousy weather and break the siege, because they were surrounded. And Gene McCarley was saying, well, and you saw in the video, he said, yeah, we're getting our ass kicked down here. And fortunately, Tom Stump got in, saved the day, allowed them to break contact, and they headed out. And they heard some dogs barking. First platoon heard some dogs, so it wasn't tracking dogs after them. It was others. So they followed the dogs for about 500 meters, and they came. Let me go back one. They came across this headquarters. There were a bunch of these hooches, and one was a mess hall. It had food cooking. Another was a bunk room with bunks with mattresses stacked 3 high. There were others that had truck parts. They're full of bicycles. But there was one they called Gene McCarley and said, Captain, you better get down here. And he came down, and there were maps on the wall and these foot lockers full of documents. So he says, everybody empty your rucksack, take all the documents you can. And they take all that they can, head out, rig everything to blow again, and they leave. Well, now the NVA is really pissed, because they know they've overrun this local headquarters, and they probably got an intelligence trove here, and they don't want them to get away. So more NVA are coming down the highways from the east, truckloads of them, and these trucks are carrying 37 millimeter anti-aircraft guns. And this has been going on for 2 days. So Gene McCarley's thinking, well, we're just going to get another medevac in here. And that was the initial plan for the 4th day. Get a medevac in here, and then we'll have maneuverability, and we'll get resupplied, and we'll continue with the mission.